This episode of Any Good Thing proudly underwritten by the folks at Bashwinger Insurance Agency in the St. Stanislaus Church School at 42 Cornell Street, Amsterdam, New York.
Hello and welcome to Any Good Thing, Episode 10, written by Jay Town, with a contribution from Mark Sheehan and Tracy Clemish. In our last episode, Derek and Charity visited his mother in the hospital, then spent the evening talking on Charity's couch. We see them saying goodbye.
And I thought you might like this. I'm going to Mass tomorrow.
Really? I was wondering when you would go back. How long's it been?
Years. I should have gone right after my reconversion, but didn't. But now, I go. Father Nelson or no.
Who's taking his place tomorrow?
I don't know yet.
Well, I'm happy for you. Proud, actually.
I was shooting for amused.
Good night, Derek. Enjoy your Mass tomorrow.
Thanks.
They part ways and Derek walks home, singing a hymn. In the morning, Derek wakes and readies himself in his Sunday's best. He sets off early and arrives just in time. Stepping through the door, he says hello to Daniel, the greeter, who hands him a song sheet.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Derek finds his way into the sanctuary and sits. Across town, Charity rises, fixes breakfast, and calls Elena her current best friend.
You coming over?
Yeah, I'm leaving in a minute. Is Mark there?
Yeah, the whole clan.
I'll be there soon. Bye.
She arrives at Elena's, rings the bell, and enters. She says hello to Mark, Elena's husband, plays with the kids, but soon she is on the back patio talking to her friend.
You know I'm worried, don't you?
Why? Your doctor seemed to think it's cut and dried.
What do they know anyway? I guess I'm just fearful for no good reason.
I think you'll be just fine. These operations may not be simple, but they are safe, mostly.
Thanks for agreeing to drive me.
It's okay. Trust me. Does Derek calm you down?
Yes, he does.
All right then.
Speaking of Derek, I've been thinking of him lately. And I want to tell you about my latest decision. Decisions, without judgment, please.
I would never. Go on.
Ever since you mentioned it the other day, I've been mulling it over, like I do, and taking into account my ex-boss's offer to rehire me with perks.
Really?
Yep. So, this is what I've decided.
After the Mass, Derek goes to the exit and runs into Daniel. They shake hands.
I'm Daniel.
Derek.
Thanks for visiting.
This is actually my home parish. I've been away from the church for a few years.
That explains why I hadn't seen you. Did you have a problem with the church?
It's really complex.
I was being pushy. That's your business.
That's okay. Do you know how long Father Nelson will be gone? He would sometimes help me study if I called him up.
No, nobody knows. But I run a Bible study group. We meet every 2 weeks, if you're interested.
Sure, I'd be interested.
Great. Write your name and phone number on this bulletin. Oh, here's a pen. Thanks. I will call with the details by next week. I have Bibles if you don't have one.
No, I have my pocket Bible. Goes wherever I go.
Great, Derek. It's been good meeting you.
Same here, thanks.
At Elena's house, Charity prepares to leave.
I hope you know what you are doing, but I have a feeling you do.
Thanks for listening. Bye, guys. See you tomorrow.
Charity goes to the store to buy food, gets gas, and finally makes it back home. At her earliest moment, she calls Derek.
Hi, stranger. How was church? I mean, Mass?
Fine. The homily was about faith. I liked it.
Who preached it?
Father Danson from Schenectady. I guess they will have guest pastors until either Father Nelson comes back or doesn't.
I see. So you are on your own as far as guidance, then?
Well, I mostly study on my own,
But isn't that a problem in you reasoning on your own?
I'm a lot better than you give me credit for.
I meant well.
But I did meet a fellow named Daniel, younger than me, who runs a Bible study group, and he invited me to join.
Terrific! Made a friend. That'll be good for you.
Don't know his last name, but he looks like he might be closer to your age.
Don't remember any Daniels in my class, but I'm a little addled by this operation thing.
I'm sure your doctors and friends have talked till they were blue in the face about how safe the procedure is. Maybe it's about time you listen to them.
Yeah, I know. You're right. Elena will call you tomorrow to let you know when it's okay to come over.
Yeah, I want to hold your hand.
Of course. See you tomorrow.
The next morning, Elena picks up Charity and delivers her to the hospital, where Charity is checked into the surgery center, prepped and brought into surgery. Elena waits the hour and the quarter until the procedure is finished and Charity has recovered, then goes to help her when she is ready to leave.
She did fine, just fine. She should have some pain in her abdomen for a day or so. Any more, just let me know.
Use ibuprofen for the pain?
No, we prescribed a painkiller for her. That should last a couple of days, and so should the pain.
Thanks, nurse.
Let us know how you are doing, okay?
Okay.
We'll have a wheelchair for you in a minute. Stay here.
The nurse finds a wheelchair and seats Charity in it, then gets an attendant to wheel her to the carport. Elena starts to drive Charity home.
Do you want to call that eye candy of yours so he can meet you?
Yes, thanks. And he's more than eye candy.
Charity? How are you feeling?
Not so hot.
Do you want to cancel today's visit?
No, I'd like to see you, but I think I will sleep most of the day.
Okay. Are you home yet?
We're going to get some pills for me, then we will be home. About 20 minutes.
Perfect. Can I bring you anything?
Just a smile.
Derek makes a quick call.
Dr. Lowry?
Yes, may I help you?
It's me, Derek Hughes, and I want to know if you had any open appointments. Maybe tomorrow?
Is your contract done?
Yes, it is.
Well, Derek, let's see. I do have a cancellation for a morning appointment. 9 o'clock. Can you make that one?
Yes, I can. I'll be there at 9.
Okay, I'll see you then.
Derek marks it in his calendar and hurries off to meet Charity. Derek arrives and sees just Charity's car in the driveway. He knocks at the door, but nobody answers. He sits on the stoop, pulls his pocket Bible from his knapsack, and reads Psalms 33:20 through 22.
Our soul waits for the Lord. He is our help and shield. Yea, our heart is glad in him, because we trust in his holy name. Let thy steadfast love, O Lord, be upon us, even as we hope in thee.
Charity and Elena drive up in Elena's car. Derek goes to help Charity out of the car.
How did it go?
He takes hold of Charity's arm.
She's on pain meds, so she needs a little out of it.
I'm fine, thanks.
She stands up, clearly in pain.
Could you get my bag? I'm going in.
Sure.
After they enter the house, Elena says to Derek,
Thanks for coming. You have a good effect on her.
You're welcome.
Do you know what you're in for, watching her?
I thought we would chat a bit.
I'll let her ask you.
Charity says from the couch,
Derek, I'm groggy from the meds, and soon I'll need to go to bed. I'll have time to chat and all, but I feel uneasy on these meds, especially as I sleep. And Elena can't watch me. She has to go to work, then home. So I was going to ask you if you would stay over and just be around. Could you?
Sure, no problem.
Are you prepared?
Certainly. I have my water and my Bible. What else do I need?
Thank you, Derek. And thanks, Elena, for all your help.
I'll call you later. Derek?
Elena?
Come sit.
He sits beside her.
How loopy are you?
Plenty, my friend, plenty.
Good. I can pepper you with questions.
No.
What role is it that you have me in mind for? What is the square root of 251?
Derek, please.
Who really killed JFK?
Derek, come on. Everybody knows that one.
You're not so loopy. Come on, we'll go dancing.
The only dancing I'll be doing is straight to my bedroom without you. I just took another pain pill, and it's about to start working.
I'll settle down then. Have you told Marisol yet about your operation?
No, I'll call her tomorrow. Derek,
Yes?
thanks for your help. Make yourself at home, and you know where the guest room is. Help me to the bedroom, would you?
He helps her to the bedroom, then returns to the couch. He gets out his pocket Bible and turns to,
How precious is your steadfast love, O God! The children of men take refuge in the shadow of thy wings. They feast on the abundance of thy house, and thou givest them drink from the river of thy delights. For with thee is the fountain of life. In thy light we see light. You know something, God? I used to spend my days dreading the coming of the light, and lived in fear of myself. Now I see you plainly, and realize that all that energy and worry were wasted, because I could have found peace a lot sooner had I just listened. Thanks.
and with that, off to bed he went. The first call the next morning woke Charity up at 8 o'clock.
Hello?
Hi, how do you feel?
Fine.
Just a little fatigued, huh?
Yeah, my whole midsection aches still.
The nurse said you would feel it for at least a couple of days, so bear with it. Are you taking your meds on time?
Yes, of course. Thanks for checking up on me. I appreciate it.
That's what I'm here for, right? Well, gotta go. Jacobs is on the floor. You know how that is.
Oh, go on, go. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.
Charity gets dressed and walks out to the kitchen to find Derek has made her a plate of waffles with strawberries.
Is this for me? Thank you. How did you know?
It's what was in the fridge.
I don't think I can finish mine, but I will start it.
They sit and eat their breakfast. At the end,
I'll get those. Just sit.
Oh, I should have an operation every day.
No, you get this treatment regardless. I need to tell you something.
I don't think I can handle anything serious.
No, I just need to leave for my appointment with Dr. Lowry.
Oh, okay. What time is your appointment?
9. But I'll be happy to see you later and discuss it with you.
Fine. Go on. Leave those dishes.
It's okay. It'll only take me a second.
Derek finishes the dishes and says goodbye to Charity. He walks quickly and takes a shortcut past some abandoned houses on the way. He arrives at Dr. Lowry's office with minutes to spare.
Come in, Derek.
Thanks, Doctor.
He sits in a cushioned chair opposite the doctor.
How has the previous week been treating you?
Well, my mom contracted, then beat pneumonia. My sister might be getting a divorce. And I broke up with my girlfriend, and maybe... I don't know what. But I did finish my contract, which is mostly why I called you.
Yes, you did. So why don't we address that then? Do you have it?
Yes.
Derek takes the contract out and hands it to Dr. Lowry.
No, go ahead and read it out loud.
I, Derek Hughes, recognize that my progress in treatment depends entirely on being honest and forthright with my psychologist, Dr. Lowry, and that my failure to do so will only delay the successful resolution of my issues and the achievement of a productive and happy life. Signed this date, Derek Hughes.
Well, Derek, I think you touch on the important issues well. You do show accountability at least. That was what I was after. Now, how can I help you stay accountable?
I need room to fail, but be patiently corrected to take the pressure off, but expected to succeed and given the means to do so.
The means is your decision. Your decision needs to strengthen you to succeed.
Yes, I guess you are right. I am convinced I can keep my word this time around.
So you want to continue with this?
Yes, let's continue.
How many copies do you have?
2. I brought one for you, one for me.
Yes, that's good. We'll just each sign a copy.
Do you need a pen?
Charity sits down on the couch with her phone and dials her mother.
Hello, Mom?
Hello, how are you, honey?
I'm in pain. I got my cysts removed yesterday. Now I'm home, wounded.
I'm sorry, dear, that you're in pain. You had to do it, right?
Of course, Mom. Are you all right?
Oh, I'm just a little distracted. I have a meeting in an hour with the super of my largest project.
Don't let me keep you.
No, honey. Sorry. What I meant was, it was necessary. Now, all you can do is see through it, pain and all. And do feel free to keep me posted, all right?
I will take this apparent brush off with class and dignity.
Charity,
It won't be the last, I'm sure.
I love you with all my heart.
Just not with your soul. Good day to you.
She hangs up the phone.
Mothers. You wouldn't do that to me, would you, Mildred? Some mothers are meant for greatness, others, well. Call to apologize?
Sweetheart, I'm sorry I was so short with you. Tell me what you need to tell me. So what if I'm a little late?
I got my cysts out. I like Derek more and more each day, and I got a job offer to stay at the radio station here in town. Gotta go.
That's funny. Let's see. Congratulations, interesting, and what will you do?
I have an idea, but wouldn't jinx it by telling you.
Oh, you should go back to church. This superstition is killing you.
Don't start that. It was only a figure of speech.
Anyway, I wish you the best in all your choices, dear.
Thank you. I take back what I said about you.
I can only imagine. Yes, dear. I have to go. Ben says hi.
Tell him hello. God bless you.
Thanks, sweetheart.
Derek calls his sister Caroline.
Hello.
John? How are you?
Hi, Derek. Can't complain. Do you want to talk to your sister?
Yeah, in a minute. John, I know you guys are in a tough spot recently, and I will be supportive of both of you, no matter what happens.
Thanks, Derek. We really need everybody's support.
When do you start counseling?
Thursday.
Well, God bless you in that.
Thanks. Here she is. It's your brother. Bye, Derek.
Bye.
Hi, Derek. How are you?
Fine. How's Mom?
She's going to be released soon, hopefully by Friday. One more milestone in a long and productive life. How's Charity?
She had an operation on her cysts yesterday, and now she is at home and in pain.
Are you helping to take care of her?
Yes,
What did you say to John?
just that I will support you both, no matter what.
Thanks. I think he needed to hear that. He's been under the gun lately. Between you and me, I was fearing he was starting to lose himself.
That's too bad.
Guilt can do a number on you.
I guess counseling couldn't have come at a better time, huh?
Yeah. Well, thanks for calling. I have to go take care of some things.
That's okay. You call me when Mom is scheduled to get out and to tell me about your session. I'd like to tell you sometime how my session went.
Oh, yes. Tell me about it.
I wrote the contract with my doctor about not lying about my real condition.
Long overdue.
Yes. So that I can receive the proper treatment. Signed it. Now he has a copy and I have a copy. so no excuses.
Very good. Congratulations. John, I think, will be honest, which will be a major hurdle.
Good, I hope so.
Well, I really have to go now. Give my regards to Charity.
I will. Bye.
Derek calls Charity.
Hello, how are you feeling?
Good. Are you coming over? If you are, bring some garlic. I'll use it in a dish I'm cooking. It'll make me feel better.
I'll get some on the way. See you soon.
Derek grabs his bag and goes to the corner store, buys what little garlic they have, and sets off to see Charity. He cuts through the park and happens to see Sandra, his new friend, sitting on her bench feeding the birds. Derek approaches stealthily.
Hi, Sandra.
Who are you? Why are you disturbing my birds?
Don't you remember me? I'm...
The guy with no girlfriend. I was just kidding. Not bad for a defense, huh?
Not bad.
Find a girlfriend yet?
Still looking. I was involved with a wonderful woman.
Was schmuzz. Don't you know what the past is? It's an excuse, for those so inclined, to obviate the present and negate the future. It's a pass for those lazy people to avoid building, or winning, or creating anything. Creation and recreation are the lifeblood of the cosmos. Don't you know that?
I'm prone to forget.
See that you don't. See that one? The one with the mark on his head? I love him because he is the largest but dumbest. Lord knows how he ate before me.
Well, I'm off to see a friend. Another friend.
Another friend? You're making friends left and right.
She used to be my girlfriend.
Oh my. You've been downgraded. Now that's a sticky wicket.
Yes, it would seem.
Well, good luck with that. I will keep a spot for you next time.
Thanks, Sandra.
You have a good night.
Derek walks to Charity's house and ponders.
God, I want to thank you for your patience. I am going to her house to enjoy her company, but also to test her, to see if we have anything at all. I will accept any outcome. And God, I will persevere.
Hi, Derek. Did you bring the garlic?
I'm fine, thanks. And yes, I did.
Formalities when my dish is waiting? Come on in, Derek. I'm glad you're here.
Derek sets his knapsack down on a chair and fishes the garlic out. He hands it to Charity.
I got what they had.
This will do wonderfully. Quick, peel and cut this half of the cloves in half. You with me?
Yep.
Then mince the other half. I'll help you. A sharp knife in that drawer.
Aren't you in pain?
A little.
Aren't you loopy from the meds?
I'm not taking them. This morning's dose was my last.
I guess it depends on how you feel.
Well, I don't feel good, but I am feeling better. I would rather feel a little discomfort than be incapacitated by some drug. Besides, the pain I feel now is no worse than when I had the cysts, and it is dissipating.
As long as you are okay with it, I'm okay with it.
Thanks. Not done with that yet? You know, you are kind of slow.
Really?
They finish making dinner and sit down to eat.
Linguine with bolognese sauce, one of my favorites.
How was your day?
We could small talk while we eat, but I actually asked you over to talk about something specific, something important to both of us.
About what?
My career choices, a potential move, us.
Am I going to hate your choices?
You should try to be open-minded.
He puts his fork down carefully and takes a drink of his wine.
Go ahead.
I want you to be okay with my decision, because I have thought carefully about it and have tried my hardest to incorporate your thoughts and intents and your caring for me into it. When I first started to examine the option to leave, I was doing so out of selfishness, looking for what I needed Where I was looking made things worse for me, and I consequently entertained ideas that betrayed what was growing in me, the need to be loved, the need to find peace.
I didn't know this was going on. I thought you were saying you just didn't like us.
You reacted selfishly, as I was doing, but I thank God or energy or whatever, I saw through myself. So now I need to tell you, I've decided to take the job. Let the machine get it. Derek, I'm tired of running from things, and I won't anymore. That's why I've decided to accept Janet's offer to return to my old job at her radio station. It may be less exciting than the city, but the city's not going anywhere. I can still visit.
Wow.
That means I'm not moving. I'm staying here in Amsterdam.
Wow.
It's the Bolognese. That means I would like to resume dating again. I mean, you are worthy and I am worthy.
Hallelujah.
Oh my.
I have prayed for you to choose me, to be with me, and God finally agrees.
I had something to do with it too, right?
Yes, of course, free will and all.
Remember, everything is conditional, and I am a woman and reserve the right to change my mind. And we are only dating, Hughes, so get over yourself.
But does this mean...
Whatever could you mean? Yes, Derek, you may kiss me.
Thank you.
He goes to her side, takes her hand, bends down and kisses her. He stares at her.
Now, back to the Bolognese.
Thank you for listening to our episode. Please tune in again. A special thanks to Ken Mazer and Tobin Cash for their contributions in the production of this episode. The cast for tonight's episode includes Jessica O'Connell as Charity Rodriguez, John Salerno as Derek Hughes, Karen Altieri as Elena Hutchins, Laura Lee Whitlock as Caroline Peterson, Daryl Conlon as John Peterson, Kathy Ozug as Marisol Pollock, Dorothy Domkowski as Sandra, Ken Mazer as Dr. Lowry, Glenn Traskus as Daniel, Katie Brigham as Nurse Johnson, and Tobin Cash as the narrator.
Hi, my name is Jay Town, the creator of Any Good Thing. This is our last taped entry of 2013, and I would personally like to thank you all for staying with us and listening to our episodes. We do what we do for ourselves and how contributing feels, but mostly we do it for you, hoping that our efforts have added to your lives in some small way. In writing these episodes, I had 3 goals in mind: to take part in a radio drama with roots in old-time radio, to tell an interesting story, one that would engage the listeners and challenge them, and to write something worthwhile that would allow me to keep and express my Christian faith. I thank Tom Threlkeld, the station manager of WOPG, for allowing me that. The staff at WOPG have assisted me in creating and perpetuating this story, and I am grateful for their support this past year and a half. The love story between Derek and Charity will evolve as needed, as they learn to accept their gifts and limitations, and find a way to live embracing the truth. And their story together will hopefully be believable and inspiring. We hope you continue to tune in and listen for us on WOPG as we try to bring you an entertaining and uplifting story. We will be hard at work in the coming months gearing up for the 2014 season to hope and change with you to be better at our craft according to the grace of God. Thank you.